Hey, hi. I'm Mona, and this is Sacred Geometry Universe Video Journal Diary for March 20th, 2024. So, it's real nice out here in Oklahoma. It's real nice. The days are sunny. I think there's going to be some rain coming up. I don't know. I checked the weather, but I'm not too sure. It changes so much. Um, we already went on a walk this morning. I'm probably going to make another cup of coffee because I made too much, so I'll drink another cup. It's usually a half a cup I drink anyways, because the rest of the half I put the milk in there. so, uh, so yesterday I was able to do a nice little dog walk video with the dogs, and I did it halfway through, and then we went on another trail. So maybe I'm gonna do another one from that halfway mark, going back the other way because it's real nice. It's the trail is nice here. The camp host, I saw him this morning. Well, I saw both of them. One of them is kind of old and just does his own thing, and the other one's kind of friendly, and what do you call it? He was telling me that there's snakes out here, so I gotta watch out for that. The dogs keep me safe with all the critters around. They usually scare off whatever Chica does anyways, but I just gotta watch out to make sure they don't get bit, you know what I mean? But they're good warning pets. um, I was talking about that I should take the stickers off my trailer, and I did that. I took them off and I scrubbed off all the gummy stuff so you can't tell that anything was under there. And I also took off because I have some stickers that I put on there that were like peely, so I took those off. And, if I have an intuition to do those kind of things, for my safety, I do it. That thought didn't come out of nowhere. So that means that I had to do it. So after I made that video, I just went ahead and started just working on the back and just taking all those stickers off. Cause like I said, I didn't expect, very many people to come to my page or any, it was just a thing that I was doing. Like, I don't plan to monetize off this stuff on either of my channels. I think it's just because I'm too lazy to do all that stuff. And then plus, you can purchase likes and subscribes and all that. And I just want my page to be natural. I don't want to have to coax anybody to come and watch. Either the videos are brought to your attention because, something out there wants you to see them, or not, whatever. Whether you're good or you're bad or whatever, I pray for all of y'all anyways, either way. Um, But I did go ahead and take all that stuff off. And I have a couple cute stickers that I want to put on there, some nature stuff. But that's about it, What else? I was going to say something else and I forgot already. Well, maybe because I'm not supposed to say it. So I won't, whatever it was. But oh yeah, also yeah, they got showers here. Yeah, you know what? I didn't see it because I had dogs with me and I took a peek in and all I saw was a toilet. So I was like, oh, there's no showers. But I didn't look to the other side and the whole shower is right there. So yeah, that's cool. So that means I don't have to set anything up here and I can just do it here. I'm about to go take a shower now because I think I might be running low on some ice. So I'm just gonna go into the halfway mark and get some ice. Yeah, and then come back and maybe do that dog walking video. Maybe after breakfast because I haven't made breakfast yet. I already have my squash right here ready to cook. But yeah, everything is cool. Everything is nice. I'm happy I got the stickers off the back there. So I feel a little bit more safer out here. Yeah, I can't remember the other thing I wanted to talk about, but it's okay. It's okay. As for the book reading and stuff, you know what? I might switch it up and continuing the Buddhist book I have because like I said, I just want to pick from the little buffet of things that I like. And I listen to all kinds of stuff, too, on the YouTube, like the Stoic stuff. I like that stuff. Um, I like things that are motivating. You know, we all should be out here motivating people, you know, and it's so sad to see all these terrible things, you know, that's going on. Like I hate to see that. I hate to see about the killings and the murders and and I'm not going to point my fingers at any particular person because it's different types, you know, and it's just like darn, best thing for me to do is just try to stay away from these busy areas or whatever, you know. I just no, I don't want to be out there in this mess that's going on, you know. And it's scary out here, you know. If you're wondering like how I'm doing it and all that, it's just I just keep to myself, and I mind my own business. I don't try to, rustle any feathers out here. I don't try to talk about any kind of, mostly what I'll do if I do meet up with people is I like to listen to what they got to say, you know, because like I said before, you always catch someone slipping in their words, and so I let them talk, and and I will speak if I feel like it's not like negative or whatever, or maybe I catch someone saying something off a little bit and I'll be like, wait a minute, but I'll say it nicely. I'm not trying to get in fights with anybody, I'll just mention something, and then you know but on the most part, like I said, if you just sit back and you listen to people, you know um you will catch people slipping, like me on these videos. Sometimes I say wrong stuff too, because my words get fumbled because I'm thinking of something and I'm using the wrong term or whatever, like I have in the past, but usually I'll watch the video right before I put it out and I'll be like, wait a minute, that don't sound right, even to me, even to me, and I'll be like, what the, and then I'll fix it, you know um I do appreciate people who have constructive criticism, when it comes to if I say something wrong or something. I appreciate that. I'm not going to be mad at anybody if you have your own thoughts on something, because that's what I'm here for. I want to learn stuff too, and people who might jump in and say, well, wait a minute, this is this way and this is that way, and as long as you're not being mean and nasty about it and you have like a valid, not really argument, but whatever, because we're not trying to argue here, right? Then okay, we'll see, and then I will look it up too, because like I said, you got to look it up too. Somebody says something, you can think about and ponder on it for a second, and then just, you can look it up yourself. That's what this is all about. Like whatever I say, you don't have to believe anything I say at all. But if you look it up and you find out yourself, and then you're like, oh yeah, that person is correct, then you can, move about your day and whatever, oh, another thing, this wasn't what I was trying to remember, but another thing I just thought of is when people come on here on my page, because I get them, and they're so negative or saying, oh, you're crazy and this, that, and okay, okay, because I'm starting to think maybe I should leave those nasty comments up there, because I'll be honest with you, like all they have to say is like, you're crazy. Okay, why? Explain to me why and how you came up to this conclusion. Like, what's your argument about this? Where can I find the truth that you think and this is where the stupidity comes in of others. Like, instead of saying, well, I don't agree with that because in chapter this, or when I go here or when I do that, this is like this, but they don't want to explain. They just want to say you're crazy, right? Or, if I'm trying to say, okay, well, you feel that way about this, but it's showing here that this has been going on for this amount of time. Are you doing anything to help yourself? Are you doing anything to help the system? Are you part of the problem or part of the solution? And no one can ever answer that, because ain't no one out here trying to do anything to make change. All they can do is just run their mouth, and say things without anything that they've researched, so that's another thing. um just I really promote people doing their own study on stuff, looking things up, finding out for yourself, because You can't just watch videos and believe. You know, you really have to do some research and dig down and see what you see, you know. And it's funny too, because once you do discover stuff on your own, like all of a sudden all these things from YouTube will pop up to verify what you've come up with. And it's so crazy because, you know, they say the phone listens to you, you know. But I don't know how it can completely do that if sometimes you're just not even speaking anything or saying anything. So it's kind of strange to me, but whatever, you know, whatever. Kind of like how some people stumble upon my videos and decide, what is this? And then they want to look at it. You know, it's because you were drawn to the video, just like I'm drawn to videos to check stuff out. After I started posting all these other things, that one chick, I think her name is Candace Owen, but I'm not really for sure what her name is, but I know it's Candace. Like, I seen her posting like the little shorts, but she's silent, but she's letting people speak. Like, it's like a double screen thing. And it's like, oh my gosh, I've been just thinking about that or talking about that, and it's showing up, and then another video comes up and another, and it's like, whoa, you know. So it's like, I'm not the only one thinking this stuff, you know what I'm saying? I'm really not. I'm not the first one in the whole world. No, there's a lot of other people that have found things that are just like, you know, trying to show you what other people are saying or what they found and where they found. And, you know, I mean, yeah, you know, it's kind of nice in a way, but I wish they would have shown me before. Well, no, I don't wish they should have shown me beforehand, because it's my job as a human being on this earth to verify things myself, you know. And I don't knock anyone, like, you know what, in the past I was very like too. But you know what? I'll tell you what. It was because I had addictions. Yeah. Like, you know, drugs and alcohol and all that stuff alters your mind, and it makes you act out. It makes you act different. But once you like clear yourself of all that stuff, drugs, alcohol, pharmaceuticals, even all that stuff, you're gonna find that you can start to think clearly now, and it's easier to sit and ponder, and you know, it's different. It's a different state of mind. You feel better. Your body starts healing and all that, and you know, and I haven't had to go to the hospital for any sicknesses this whole 3 years on the road. I have not once had a cold. I didn't have the flu. The only time I got sick was when I ate something that someone gave me or drank something that someone gave me. And this is kind of why, like, I don't want to take food or anything from anyone anymore, because you never know. You know, I don't leave my drinking water outside. Never, never. My foods kind of stay outside, but you're not going to see people at campsites doing that. But if I'm in a spot where I don't trust, yes, definitely I will put my food inside, because people will try to faddle with your food, even for my dogs, you know, like I make sure, you know, because people are weird out here and people will try to hurt another person. Another thing, I don't travel with fancy lavish stuff. I have my little trailer and it looks just like but for me, it's nice. I made it how comfortable for myself. There's nothing. I mean, if somebody want to rob me, I mean, what do you want? You want hot sauces and seasonings? You know, what I got, bug sprays and sunblocks and toilet paper. I mean, what do you want? I don't have anything of absolute value at all in here, because I don't. For what? I don't need it. I don't. You know. Um, I live very, you know, a very humble life. You know, I don't need fancy things. All I need is for my car to run well. That's about it. And of course, for the trailer wheels and stuff to be in good working order. You know, I have had to replace my what do you call that? The trailer jack thing that you have to spin around to make the trailer go up and down. I've had to replace that before, which was fine. You know, I just went somewhere and I just purchased a new one, because, you know, the rust really can damage your stuff. So, you know, when stuff like that happens, I don't get all tripped out or, oh my God, somebody's doing evil spell. No, no, no. I don't believe in that stuff. Um, Not physical, like somebody saying, oh, I want somebody's car to break down, or I want somebody. I don't believe in that stuff. Your car is going to break down if you don't keep up the maintenance, okay? The trailer things are going to get faulty because things just don't last forever. You just have to remember that things don't last forever. So as long as you're on top of that stuff, you don't have a problem. I do believe that people can send negative energy, though. But the other thing I believe, if you have a strict belief in God, if you have a strict faith that you 100% believe in God, in Jesus's words, whatever, however you want to put it, you are safe. All right. There's nothing stronger than, the Holy Spirit. There's just not. It's just not. And I mean, like I said before, everything I have, every penny I have, everything, my health, everything I owe to God, and y'all can think I'm crazy for thinking that, but it's okay. It's okay. I believe that, and I believe that I'm okay, and I believe that God watches over me. I also believe in my passed on loved ones. I believe that they're also watching over me and taking care of me. I believe that 100% because of the last time I tried to hurt myself. I actually believe that my brother's ghost came and saved me, because it was a miracle how that happened. There's no way I can explain it. I believe it was my brother, because I found out that he died a couple days or something before I actually tried to do that, and there is no explanation. I can't explain it scientifically. That is actually the reason why I switched up, because I used to be a person of science before, but this I could not explain scientifically. It was just too weird, too miracle style and I just was like, you know what? I'm tripped out. You know what I mean? And that's what changed it. So yeah, I 100%, because I'm that person that's like, I won't believe it until I see it. Okay, well, I saw something crazy and I found out something crazy, and I was like, yeah, that was my proof, right? That was enough for me. That was enough, and this is why, you cannot deter from me anything, because I saw what I saw. You know what I'm saying? And what I saw can't be explained. I don't bring it up to a lot of people, but yeah. And on top of that, I mean, yeah, in those times I was using drugs, but still that was too real. I mean, I remember seeing hallucinations because I was high enough for so many days. I knew that was fake. I knew that was foolish, but this was different. This was not, no, this was not the same as those times. And that's what got me to actually just wake up, oh my goodness, what have I been doing? All these terrible things are happening because of something or whatever. And now I believe. And once I started believing and decided to leave the toxic place I was at, it was kind of like a switch. And it basically, my whole life changed, but for the better. Everything was good. Um, I can't even explain it, you guys. It's just miracle after miracle after miracle started happening. And I'm just like, all right, I'm sold. You know what I'm saying? There's no ifs, ands, or buts in my mind. So yeah. So I mean, that's pretty much what happened. So I mean, and I push it all the time, even sometimes when I meet up with some people, or if I'm talking to somebody out there, because I just happen to come across somebody who's, not doing so good, and just have a little chit chat with them, because sometimes that's all a person really needs. They need that motivation. Have a chit chat, and I always bring up, it's good to have faith, some sort of. I always bring that up, and if they seem uncomfortable and kind of don't like it, then I back off. I don't push it in their face. I just bring it up, you know. And some people are like, oh yes, yes, I do. And I just tell them, keep strong with that, and your life will change. It will. You will start to see the miracles happen, and just be good to people, no matter what situation you're in. I mean, I'm not a rich person. I'm not. But, if I see someone in trouble or something like that, you know, I will help them if I can. I will feed them, whatever. I've fed a lot of people out here, you know, even the weird ones, even the evil ones, you know, and they still don't see the truth, but it's okay. That's not for me to judge or for me to be, you know, but if somebody's trying to be out there and say bad things about me and I see it and I notice it, then yes, I'm going to defend myself for sure, because that's what God wants me to do. I'm just not going to do it in a violent way, you know. um, and some of those people are like fake religious people, you know, some of them. But it's all right, you know, at least they have some kind of faith. At least we can do that. But some of these people out here claiming to be good and honest and righteous, they're not. They're doing evil stuff on the side. And I see them and I catch them, you know, and it's like, you know, but all I can do is just, you know, I can talk on here and people can get pissed off at me on here, but you know, whatever, you know, it's not gonna hurt me because I got God on my side. So that's, you know, that's all I need. So it's a nice day, and I think I'm ready to have me some breakfast. I'm gonna make me some squash. I like the squash, you know. I have squash. I had got some asparagus, because I heard something healthy about asparagus online. So I'm like, oh, you know, I like that stuff. I just don't have that sauce that they put on there. I'm not really a, if I'm gonna put a sauce on anything, I would like to put a hot sauce on something, you know. I know how to make like those, you know, when you go somewhere and it's like a creamy hot sauce. You know how they do that? I figured it out. They just get like some hot sauce and some mayonnaise and you mix it up and there's your creamy hot sauce. That's how they make it. So if anybody likes that creamy sauce from wherever you go out there, you can make your own. And because you don't know what they're putting in theirs. Well, we don't know everything they're putting in the stuff they give us out here either. I try to eat as healthy as possible, try to stay away from processed foods. Even though bread is not that great, I do like sourdough bread, but I do try to make my own little tortillas sometimes and, you know, stuff like that. But that's how you make the creamy spicy sauce if you ever want to do that. But yeah, anyways, I'm gonna go ahead and start my breakfast, and then we'll probably do that little extra walk, and maybe I'll make another dog walking video since y'all like the dog walking videos so much. It's a good way for others to get in touch with nature, you know what I mean? um I do film around because, you know, maybe somebody will catch Sasquatch. Maybe I filmed Sasquatch and nobody even knows, you know. I'm just kidding. But hey, you know, people like the nature videos and I like to make them. Maybe I will also set up a camera somewhere pointed at the water or something and let y'all just sit and look over the, I don't know, something like that, a little 5 minute or something like that. But we'll see, we'll see. Oh shoot, 2255. I just saw that number. I like the numerology stuff. It might be something that somebody might want to look up, but that's all I have, you know. I'm Mona. This is Sacred Geometry Universe Video Journal Diary for March 20th, 2024. And I'll talk to you guys next time. Bye.